Entering the season, no unit in the majors was hyped more than the Yankees lineup. With equal parts power and discipline, the 2018 Bronx Bombers have lived up to their world-famous moniker. Bench coach Josh Bard explains what makes this offense so special.
We've got a pretty rare thing going on over here because we have elite power, but we got guys that control the strike zone. And when they do that and they stay in the strike zone, we're going to be pretty tough to beat. We've got the ability to right-left you and get you in the strike zone, and we're going to walk and we're going to drive the ball, and we really feel like we have the recipe. We just got to keep grinding, keep the process. I think it's easy to look at a small sample size, where are we at and all this stuff. I think that right now we're ramping up and we're getting guys healthy, and it's encouraging.
Didi Gregorius is off to a start of historic proportions. He's at or near the top of the majors in multiple offensive categories, and his April numbers match up with the likes of Joe D, Babe Ruth, and Alex Rodriguez. But don't tell the humble shortstop he's doing anything special.
The thing that he would say is he's learning and he's getting better, and that's kudos to him. He's obviously already been a very good player in this league, but he's hungry to keep improving. You've seen his walk numbers go up this year. He's not chasing the ball out of the strike zone, and that was a lot of his issue in the past, and he's really done a good job of knowing how guys are going to attack him, and he's always been a talented guy, but I think he doesn't get as much credit as he should for his cerebral approach to the plate. He's obviously very talented, but it's been fun to watch him, make those improvements.
The athletic ability and physical traits of Aaron Judge are quite obvious, but Bard feels that it's his desire and passion for success that make him an elite player in this game.
Every pore of him wants to be great. The way he practices, the way he studies film, he wants to be great, and there's not a lot of guys like that in this league. There's a lot of guys that want to be good players, but the price to pay to be great every day, and he does that. So it's not surprising whether he hits 2 home runs the night before or punches out 4 times. It doesn't really change his preparation, and I think that's why he's not only going to be good this year, but for a long time.
CC Sabathia was the ace of the Yankees rotation for years, and although he no longer carries that title, he embraces the role of seasoned veteran and role model to the next generation of hurlers.
CC was a teammate of mine as a player, and to see what he's grown into as a teammate, and he's obviously been very talented on the mound, but he's a big reason that Sevy is the way that he is, because he's taken him under his wing. He's the big reason that Monty is the way he is, and some of these younger guys. So to talk about him, obviously we don't carry him on the team because he's a good teammate. We carry him because he's a good pitcher. But that part goes unnoticed by the public, and he's the heartbeat of our staff for sure.
162 games over 6 months is a grind. It's a challenge for any coaching staff to manage the ups and downs of a long season, especially a staff in its first season together under new manager Aaron Boone. But Bard and company think this team has found a rhythm.
Teams that repeat their process, know who they are, know how they're built, know how their roster's acquired. I think our guys are learning that, and I think that Boone's been a good steady hand with that, and we don't want to get caught up too much in one game, or we want to compete every inning and we want to win every pitch. But at the end of the day, you try to look at what did we do well, what can we do different, and what are we going to do about it, and that's how we've really tried to take that motto moving forward.